take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. Welcome to the room of people who have rooms of people that they loved one day docked away. Just because we check the guns at the door doesn't mean our brains will change from hand grenades. You laughing on the psychopath sitting next to you. You laughing on the murderer sitting next to you. You think I'd get here sitting next to you. But after all I've said, please don't forget. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. We don't deal with outsiders very well. They say newcomers have a certain smell. Yeah, trust issues not to mention. They say they can smell your intentions. You laughing on the freak show sitting next to you. You laugh some weird people sitting next to you. You think how did I get here sitting next to you. But after all I've said, please don't forget. Take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. All my friends wait for them to ask you who you know.
Доброе утро всем. Доброе утро, Вося, Бенкью, Бэкпул и Джефф. Здорово. Сегодня, надеюсь, ничего мне лагать не будет. Сегодня постримим, поиграем, пообщаемся и прочее. Да. Ну, вроде ничего не должно, потому что игра все-таки 2012 года. И все тут. Так что, да. Надо, наверное, стартовать. Так. Поехали сразу по сюжету. Контролирование времени, метод не используется на изменение времени, просто обязательно. Отлично.
So I guess I'd become what they wanted me to be. A killer. Some rent-a-clown with a gun who puts holes in other bad guys. Well, that's what they had paid for, so in the end, that's what they got. Say what you want about Americans, but we understand capitalism. You buy yourself a product and you get what you pay for. And these chumps had paid for some angry gringo without the sensibilities to know right from wrong. Here I was, about to execute this poor bastard like some dime store angel of death. And I realized they were correct. I wouldn't know right from wrong if one of them was helping the poor and the other was banging my sister.
Бразилия, четверг.
I'd arrived in Sao Paulo a few weeks before. I was working a protection detail for the kind of people who need protection in a town like this. And what kind of town was this? One where I didn't speak the language and they didn't water down their drinks. So for now, we seem to get along just fine. Of course, that was about to change.
Hey, brother.
Здорово, братан. Здорово.
How's the cocktail?
Как тебе коктейль? Это скотч. Я предпочитаю не мешать. По крайней мере, не на работе, да? Вроде того. Да. Бывало тут просто необъятное. Ага. На коктейльной вечеринке в Питхаусе нет ничего лучше, чем вид на крайнюю нищету. Кажется, это называют экономикой просачивающейся в Бога что-то там. Это только благотворительное мероприятие. Выпей, остыть держат. Не знаю, что для детишек. Слушай, нас с тобой расслабляться нельзя. Тут с безопасностью полный мрак. Охрана внизу сплошные олухи, и у меня какое-то дурное предчувствие. Это он мог и не говорить. Дурное предчувствие преследует меня постоянно. Или семьи, на которой мы работали, были местными знаменитостями, богатыми паразитами, своими заблуждениями насчет человека, что-то там. Или попадают либо на блошканец журналов, напрямую в морг. Как повезет. И где они все? Я вижу вон Родриго болтать с каким-то мужиком. Не знаю, кто это. Вот то, что рядом с ним, это какой-то полицейский. Точно не скажу, но он важная шишка. Крутой мужик возглавляет борьбу с бандами. Забыл, как его зовут. А это кто? А это вроде пластический хирург, ну или какой-то там хирург. Отсасывает жир, удлиняет члены, все дела. Ну дела, посмотри Марселла. Я пляшу как дебил. Прошлое европейское образование и привычка нюхать кокаин делают с этим жалким подобием Рики Мартина. Ты такой шутник, Макс. А, сорян, братан. По большей части я работал на Родриго Бранко, местного бизнесмена. Он строил, занимался благотворительностью, получал награды, владел множеством вещей и людей. Одним из трофеев Родриго была его жена Фабиана. Горячая штучка, она очень хотела казаться опасной. Красавица, пробившаяся с самого одного общества на самый верх. Она удачно вышла замуж и теперь могла днями и ночами напролет Грабитель утраченный что-то там. Они уживались так же, как и любой другой богатый трудоголь в своей ветреной голове. По большей части просто игнорировали друг друга. Она проводила много времени с его младшим братом Хаманом Марселом. Он был идеальной компанией. Если все, что вам нужно от собеседника, это дорогой костюм, бутылка шампанского в руках и тута в голове. Вошел Виктор, средний брат. Он был местным политиком, более скользким, чем масло на льду, и не менее опасным. О прочей публике мне ничего не было известно, но я всех их видел насквозь. Люди, которые спешат напиться, чтобы не чувствовать вину за свое благополучие. Внезапно все стало очень плохо. Наш ужасный похмелье явилось точно вовремя. Ядрить. Приперлись тут. Футболку. Посос! Это было! Или посос. Я полетел к чертовой матери за секунду. Теперь за рулем были два идиота. Это ты так держу себя, да. Смотри, осторожно, там, дружище, не представляйте. Кстати, за последний переживал, трофей или нет, я обещал защитить девчонку. Я почти все надеюсь, что... Что там, дробовики, что-нибудь есть? Тихо, а может как там за угол? Дули. Это была хозяйка, на этот раз она подняла шум из-за того, что ей не дали спиртного в коктейль. Ну, кровящий тут нормально выглядит, вроде как. Бам! Делай глупостей, делай глупостей! Отпусти ее, Сика, отпусти! Отпусти тянку! Мне то ли делал алкоголь, то ли мозги отказали, то ли все вместе. Но уж так, что я опять сказал своей шкуры, пытаясь спасти падших женщин. И в бассейн. Транкуила, твою мать. Помощь нужна? Нет, иди сзади. Кто Родриго подевался? Не знаю. Спасибо. Кто-то должен разыскать его.
Está tudo sob controle agora. Fica tranquilo.
Мне представилось, что двери лифта открываются, и я вижу десятки натравленных на меня что-то там. Мы убежим. Да, быстро!
What have you done with him?
И... Лучше первого Москвы ничего нет. Опять меня не позвал. В смысле не позвал? Вы признаете врага, который сделал смертельный выстрел. Цель с помощью мыши при наведении на нужную цель краснеет. Дули. Ну, первый Макс Пейн был очень давно для меня. И это поинтереснее должно быть, наверное. И в смысле не позвал? Я вообще никого не звал. Я сделал анонс, тот пришел, тот молодец.
It looked like they were taking him out through the basement. Maybe I still had a shot. Rodrigo was too rich a prize for them to throw away. Sure, I'd have to work hard to get him back, but I knew the bad guys would want the boss alive almost as much as I did.
Дуля. Открою двери и ворота. Хорошо.
The control box was on the wall to the left of the gate.
А, на shift замедление времени. Все, понял.
The great thing about being famous as well as rich is the bad guys know who to kidnap. Another parking lot rattling with gunfire. Was I too late?
Ядрить. Что-то больно. На помощь. По колесам, братан.
Rodrigo, I'm here. Mr. Bronco!
You're okay. You're okay. Yeah. Come on, get up. Come on, get up. You're okay. Come with me. Just come. It's okay.
Игра, конечно, боевик норм получилась, а вот тебе, конечно, высосано с пальца. Ну, возможно. Я не знаю, не играл. Так много понтов. Естественно. Как по-другому-то? Понты наши все.
Fuck.
You did good, Max.
You say so. Don't look so good.
Hey, what could be better, huh? The good guys are reunited, and the Commando Sombra are dead.
I guess. So who's this guy?
I don't know. Some kind of cop. Different branch of the police. Not UFE, but normal cops. I don't know about this stuff, politics. Everywhere politics. Shit, Max, you look kind of beat up. Let's get this lot home, and then I'll get you home too. Come on.
Давай, пойдем. Потому что только что кучу народу переложил. Что фигня? Отвези меня домой. По-любому ты тут младший заказал. Он же давно их кто лишь этого расслабиться и забыться. Ему делать это только одним способом. Бухать. Колесами закидываться. Лично. Да. Расслабляйся на полу, братан. Там как пифа. В смысле как пифа? Не надо мне тут. Я не алкаш. Затем я решил, что пора бы поспать. Вот поспать, да, поспать это хорошая идея. Глава 2, полный отстой. Пару дней спустя все снова вернулось в обычное русло. Мы везли девку босса и его братца-говнюка развлекаться, чтобы они могли забыть в своем ужасном впечатлении с бренным миром. Ну а что я, собственно, ожидал? Все люди летают по клубу на вертолетах. Фабиана прихватил свою сестру, решив сказать, среди роскоши она обязательно прекратит свою жизнь. И да, я только представлял, узнавать, что такое роскошь и бесцельность. Акс, Эш. Извини, что ты там? Ты сказал, что мы слишком часто попадаем в разные переделки. Лень читать, короче.
It wasn't just him, huh, baby?
Oh, yes, Marcel. I'm sure you did a lot to save everyone. You were probably worried about getting blood on your stash.
Ну, поспать это же классно.
Thank you, Max. I don't know what I would do without my sister.
Spend even more time doing something useful. You know she works in the favela. She's the good sister.
Oh, shut up. What did you hear, Faba? More bodies turned up, more people went missing. It's horrifying.
Did someone say Buzz Q?
Hey.
I'm just kidding, but it is a cool town, man. Hey, here we are.
Приехали. Вылазим. Мне здесь нравится.
I love this view.
Ага. Здесь так клево зависать, можно повернуть дела, а потом расслабиться. Мне ведь тоже нужен отдых. Я слишком много работы, по выражению моего соседа, как портовая шлюха в день удовлетворительный. А, увольнительный. Да-да-да-да. О, смотри, наш маленький же полис.
I'm glad you are still with us. Come, I heard what happened. I've missed you. I would have called, but you know how it is. Didn't want it to bother you. Hey, Marcel, I think I might have an interesting investment for your brother.
We'll call him up, homie.
I haven't seen him for a while. Last week was Fashion Week. My God.
Анастасию.
Egypt, but
Ну, дурно, что-то красиво.
You know Anastasia?
Oh yeah, I know Anna. Why can't we sit over there, man?
I love you, but Claudio booked in advance.
Claudio? Fucking Claudio, he isn't even any good. If he were good, he'd be in Barcelona, Milan, he couldn't make it in Germany. Now he comes back here and acts like fucking royalty.
I'll introduce you.
Nah, name precisa. Just give me a bottle of champagne, eh?
This kind of place made me want to puke. I needed a real drink
Ну,
to deal
напиться
with the
только в таком
electronic
состоянии, от того,
music
как
and the
мириться с
robotic
электронной
people.
долбёжкой людьми родными вокруг.
Fucking monkey from a fucking slum. He acts cool with me.
What's that?
Nothing. Say, Max, you're a man of the world. What are you fucking doing, man?
Now what?
Получается,
What do you do
что?
about life?
Look at me, I'm standing in a
Всех
nightclub.
встреч меня от дома в ночном клубе, слушаю музыку, которую на дух не переношу.
5,000 miles from home. I'm armed and I'm
Я вооружен и я бухаю. Амиг, не стоит тебе слушать мои советы.
Oh, Max, I love you, man. You're fucking real, you know?
Я что-то понятненько.
Shit, people. Fuck 'em. People get
У
me
нас все
wrong.
плохо, по-моему.
I think I love a wrong woman. Oh, excuse me. Fabio! Fabio! Ah, my nigga, how are you? What you been, Mo? What you been?
Ох уж
Thank
эти
God he has
бразильцы.
left. A minute more of his drivel and I would have had to put a bullet in him myself. It soon turned out I wasn't the only one.
Начинается. Он сказал мои нигга. Ну да. Едурить. Это нетолерантно. Почему нетолерантно?
I hadn't seen it coming, but that was no surprise. It's hard to keep your eye on the ball through the bottom of a glass. I just hoped I could get to Fabiana and Giovanna in time.
Ребят, здрасте. Револьвер.
I knew if I didn't get... The doors had been chained shut. I didn't need my Portuguese for Beginners phrase book to work out what was going on. The guy making the noise was the boss. He was sending them around to cut me off from the other side. And sure enough, a few seconds later, I had some company on the dance floor.
Да ты петух, что ли? Ты как выжил?
There had to be another way out through the VIP lounge. Rich fools love a private exit. Figured this time I'd use the stairs.
Тут, конечно, посредственно. Переводчик недословный делается, его адаптируют под разную аудиторию. Мечи разносит как-то мощно больно.
Hey, Sao Paulo's favorite bodyguard. How's it going, bro?
It's not good. Some guys took Giovanna and Fabiana.
What? Jesus, Max. Hey, I'm on my way.
No, stay in the chopper. We'll need a way out of here. I'll go find the girls.
Got it. They came out there. They went that way into the lounge.
Come here.
Go.
Get up. You can't stay here. I need you to lock this door behind you. Get everybody else out of here.
Ах ты сика! Ра-та-та-та-та, твою мать! Что? Можно музыку выключить, пожалуйста? Ты не последний? Ну. Цедуля. А это чё?
Don't shoot, por favor.
You an American?
Sure.
Авось.
Yeah, I'm from Steele,
Я
North
тебя
Dakota,
слушаю.
just outside of Bismarck. Anders Stetling. This is some place, huh?
Сказать про Турик вчера. Так меня же вчера не было. Я же вчера к матери уезжал вечером.
I've seen things. I was a cop for 25 years. I've seen men run over by combines. I've seen husbands who just ate their wives, but a gunfight at a disco.
You were a cop?
Yeah, just retired. Oh, what a life that was. And it gave me the money to raise a family. Oh, I got a girl at college in Wisconsin and a boy who's playing football for Minnesota State. You want to see their picture?
No, that's all right. Sounds nice. Listen, you're staying here. Don't be a hero.
Oh, I won't. I'm retired.
Happy, healthy ex-cop? Give me a break.
Как они слились. В начале это же этот рандом.
Whatever the hell they were arguing about, it was time for me to add my 2 cents.
Ты вообще домой иди. Это же, ну, турик, он рандомный. Типа, упал, есть лут, нет лута, чё за лут, есть машина, нет машины. В большинстве своем.
This crew was starting to look a lot like friends of the gatecrashers at last week's party. These guys had some real issues with the Broncos. They were back to finish the job. I figured it was time to start doing mine.
Тихо. Дуля. Я тут полежу, пацаны, окей, да? Это тут удобно. Гранаты. Тихо, я вижу гранаты. А нет, это не гранаты, ни хрена. Рассказывать-то особо и нечего. Турик как турик.
This wasn't the time to be second-guessing myself. I had to hurry or I'd lose them. They were headed for the helicopter pad. I had to get to the roof before Giovanna and Fabiana left on a one-way flight. I knew this was going to be a bad idea, but in the continued absence of any good ones, I decided to go with it. What a view. I guess my time in Sao Paulo wasn't quite the paid holiday in the sun I'd been promised. At least I was getting shot at by a better class of psychopath. These guys weren't messing around.
После
This place
вертолет
was like Baghdad
второй
and
миссии
G-strings.
уже
A couple of more seconds and I'd have given some poor street cleaner a crappy start to his day. Now, I had a ride to catch.
Pull me up! Bob, and I want you down! That's all I said!
Come on, come on! Jesus, Max, I can't leave you alone for 5 minutes! What the hell happened in there?
They jumped us! Same guys from the party, I think. They grabbed the girls, and Marcelo, but he's here now. Yeah, don't worry about me, homie. I'm just the guy paying you lots of money to protect me.
Yeah, what were you drinking?
Bet your ass I was. You try staying in there for 5 minutes sober. Hey, look, there they are!
Ну, в смысле, дайте мне ствол, я их перестреляю. О! А, бывает. Да, бывает. Да в смысле? Тики. Чего вас так много? Запарили. Дули. Перезаряди пухунку свою.
Stay on! Don't worry, I see her! What are you going to do about Fabienne? I don't know! I'm taking it one sister at a time right now. Shoot! What the fuck are you waiting for? Move, you're gonna lose her! She's headed for the roof! Gotta get around this thing!
Просто охота на тянку. Жопу себе постреляй. Братан, держи ровнее. Посос. Блин, надо назвать парня посос. Все нормально. А, мне нужно было ракету сбить. Серьезно, вашу мать? У меня с лицом что-то. Сейчас бы судишки луковицу от РПГ сбивать. Ей-богу.
There was a goddamn army of these goons. Clearly, somebody wanted these girls bad. Or maybe they just assumed the Broncos security team consisted of more than a drunk American has-been and a Brazilian never-was who should have paid more attention in flying school. Either way, I needed to find Giovanna before they did.
Isso está ficando vergonhoso! Ela não vale a pena. Temos a mulher do branco. Foi por isso que viemos aqui. O Serrano vai cortar nosso saco se ela escapar. Vou gostar de matar essa puta. Tem muita coisa que eu gostaria de fazer com ela.
Дуля. Кажется, вас многовато тут, пацаны. А можно как-нибудь побежать? А, спасибо. Такой пот вытер. Дуля. Ну в смысле, долбаные балки, алло. Да, я устал. Ладно, пойдем. Вообще вид неплохой. С дробовиком меня ждал.
The odds on Giovanna still being alive were getting worse by the second, and if Fabiana wasn't dead already, I was guessing pretty soon she'd start wishing she was. I was up for one god-awful performance review. It was Giovanna's necklace. I had to hope the rest of her was still intact.
Да блин, это. Вот так нормально должно быть. Провод что-то заживало от мышки.
Giovanna! Giovanna!
Max! Over here!
Ну, естественно, за барной стойкой сразу.
Where were you?
Are you all right?
What do I look all right?
Don't worry, we're gonna get you out of here.
Passos. Where is he?
Посос.
Is he okay?
Need to make a quick deal.
Посос всегда жив.
He's right there.
My God. It's Raul!
Giovanna! What the hell are you doing?
Giovanna! Hey! No, nothing. Go.
Seems like I wasn't the only guy around here who had taken his eye off the ball.
Are you okay?
My weakness was the drink. Passo's was the sister. Things were turning pretty ugly in this town. The boss's girl was gone, and part of me wished I was too.
Закидываемся дальше. Почему бы и нет? Решил стакан налить, да? Совсем на карман. Обычные серые будни.
Well, what choice do we have? We have never paid out ransoms before. But I don't know. I don't like the feeling of this. What about you, Max?
I don't know. I'm no expert on hostage negotiations. I know people who are, but they're in America.
We don't have time for America.
I know you're right, Marcelo. It's not like I don't have the money to pay.
Father made a lot of money. We have always been targets. We all know that. But much as it pains me, I don't see we have a choice. Maybe after we pay, we find out who did it. We have them... But we all know what I'm saying.
Who do you think is targeting your family?
Haters.
Who can say? Life in this country is not easy, you can see that. I have tried to do business the right way, but that's not always possible. Of course I made enemies, but I've also paid a lot of bribes. I have no idea.
It's probably that street gang trying to get at me.
I don't know. People I know have tried to reach out to this group. Comando Sombra. They're not from any of the favelas around here. They're linked to the drug business. Now, what have I got to do with drugs? Nothing.
Everybody loves money.
I just want my wife back.
We can take the money to them.
Блин, относить деньги с пососом на футбольное поле.
Sem fazer cagada, hein? Ei, vocês aí parados, filha da puta!
Пиздри.
Parado aí! Bota essa arma no chão!
Hey, put the gun down. Put down your gun.
Bota essa arma no chão agora!
Slow.
Não faça nada estúpido! Me mostra o dinheiro!
What's he saying?
Open the bag. Show me it's full of money.
Depressa, porra, depressa!
Easy, pal, easy.
Vem!
Поник. В смысле? Меня-то за что подстрелили? Сики.
Apparently someone up in the nosebleeds didn't like the game we were playing. The money was gone, and I was next if I didn't get off that field. The bullets came from long range. They were well-armed professionals, and I was starting to feel decidedly amateur.
Вот сики.
You okay?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go. There's got to be a first-aid kit around here somewhere.
I've been shot more times than I could remember. But this felt different. Maybe fate was sending me a message. Trying to tell me my luck was finally about to run out. Or maybe I just severed an artery and was bleeding out like any number of fools who got shot playing with guns. Either way, I was failing fast.
А посос могёт.
At least one of us had a gun now. That raised our chances of survival all the way from nil to slim.
Quick as you can.
The guy with the bag must have got hit. He's bleeding all over the place.
He's not the only one. Come on. I think he went this way.
Да, братан, я тебе сейчас очень сильно помогу.
So this was it. My easy retirement money. My blood-stained 401k. A chance to drink for free while chaperoning socialites around town and making sure the poor people didn't get too close. The brochure sure didn't mention any of this shit.
Pull it together, Max. Let's go.
В смысле соберись? Упырь, меня в руку ранили, он такой тут, это... Что ты там такой, короче, неженка? Да я сейчас тебе руку прострелю. Какой ты в натуре посос?
Porra, você tá fazendo, meu?
Whoa. Looks like I missed all the fun.
You see there, Grandpa?
Дедуля.
Come on. I'm getting flashbacks to that wedding we worked in Aruba.
Yeah, back to the good old days when I thought I might actually like this job. Dumb sport.
Hey, careful, my friend. That's blasphemy in this town. You okay, bro?
Never
В порядке, естественно, братан, вообще.
Yeah, I
Ни
won.
царапинки нету.
Is it bad?
Could be a lot worse.
Here.
Thank you.
Right. Here we go. Put the sleeve on, come on. All right, don't be a pussy.
So what now?
We make sure that the right clowns get the money.
What the hell do you think that was? Tried to gate crash our little wine and cheese party.
I have no idea. This is Sao Paulo, brother. Could be anyone.
Anyone with access to high-powered sniper rifles and trained killers.
That's pretty much everyone.
Great. So
Отлично.
what now, Einstein?
Выпили более
I guess
утоляющий.
we get these
Перематывали
commandos sombra their
бинтом.
money. And make sure they know we did not try to
Перемотали.
trick them otherwise. Fabiana?
И все, и нормально. Сразу рука функционирует, не больно. Ни разу.
Não faço ideia, foi uma cilada, cara. Nós precisamos sair daqui, vamos vazar, vamos, vamos. Onde é a saída, porra?
Come on, come on.
Eu sabia que essa porra ia dar merda. Quem foi o filho da puta que teve essa ideia de estádio? Cala a boca, porra, se concentra, caralho.
А вас же трое, да?
As freaked out as we are.
Они должны мимо пройти, правильно? Вот правильно, пошли вон отсюда.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Так, подожди.
Man, you need glasses, old man.
Почему? Как? Стоп. Ворота. Ударь ты по мячу. Тихо. Изи гол.
I'll cover you.
Изи. Не ощутил вообще. Вратарь дырка.
So what am I, the button pusher?
Yeah. You're so good at it. Good job.
Just another day at the office, huh?
Should have known this wouldn't end well.
Didn't even begin well. It was hardly a textbook hostage exchange.
I guess I must have skipped that class. Okay, come on. Let's go.
Where the hell's he going?
What we got here?
Does he have the money?
No? But he might be able to tell us what the fuck is going
О,
on.
вытащки.
Seu filho da puta! O que aconteceu lá embaixo? Quem nos atacou? Quem são os franco-atiradores? Vai se fuder! Não estão
Вытащки
pra
пошли.
brincadeira!
Нормас.
Heads up, here come his friends.
В смысле, что за выстрелы? Алло. Не туда, сюда. Чё? Здесь за колонной должен быть один.
Acabaram as férias, cuzão! Me dá cobertura!
Aí o cara! Corre, caralho! Eu vou te matar!
Something tells me we're heading in the right direction.
Straight on here, I'll cover you. Wasting time, man.
Не нравится мне этот коридор. Ой, не нравится.
Son of a bitch.
Не дури.
You okay?
About the same as before. Looking forward to getting out of this shithole.
Okay, let's go.
It didn't sound like we were the only ones getting shot at. Who the hell had tipped these guys off? I didn't know what to think anymore. This town had more smoke and mirrors than a strip club locker room.
По-любому младший там мутит. Младший из братьев.
In there.
Я что-то прям жопу чую.
Não, aqui.
О, баблишка.
Essa porta aqui, fecha essa porta depressa. Rápido. Pariu! Ei, peraí, não me deixa aqui sozinho.
O que, seu viado do caralho? Cadê a porra dos dias?
Хроников, ребята.
Cadê uma bala na sua cabeça, filha da puta? Ei! Ei, morre, favelado, filha da puta!
Eles devem ter ido por
Ну
aqui.
вот, -1.
They seem nice enough. Sai! Vamos, pega os caras!
Were they cops?
You tell me. I don't think so.
Прятались такие.
Caralho, porra!
Мастера маскировки просто. Бам.
Come on, they're going after the cash. I've had enough of these fools.
Pega!
Привет, Чезар. Как твое ничего? В смысле? Алло, развернись. Я работаю. Хреново. Выходные, не выходные? О, это мне нравится больше.
A little late to be giving him his last rites, don't you think?
Look at this blackjack. This is high-end gear. These guys are seriously financed.
Yeah, I noticed. I'll get you one for Christmas. Come on, let's keep moving.
We've still got a sniper on us.
We'll deal with him first. I only got one shoulder left.
There's no time.
The money will be long gone. We gotta stay on the guy with the bag.
Куда ты,
I
посос?
might have written a book on dumb ideas, but Passos sure
Выходные
wasn't
для
afraid to go
слабаков.
from it.
Ну, возможно, да. Не-не-не-не-не. Господи.
A polícia não faz nada, os políticos não fazem nada. Pegamos eles, continua. E vamos deixar esses filhos da puta nos dizer fazer.
А, вы наверху?
É muito sério.
Yeah, I see you.
Тихо. Да блин, почему у меня камера показывает с левой стороны? Алло! О, это бесить начинает. Вот почему? Че вот за бред?
Son of a bitch! Wake up, Max!
Ты скажи, алло. Зачем? Само вырывается. Че вы все выходные работаете? Нафиг оно вам надо?
Why do I always get to go first?
А, блин, там аптечку провафлил. Подожди, братан. Я думаю, что-то я забыл.
Just what my 10 different online doctors ordered.
Скажи что-то. Алло. Достаточно?
It was time to introduce our
куда он
sniping
свалил?
pal to something more intimate and short range.
Так-ка.
Ladies first.
Алло, да, алло. Ты дули.
That guy was getting annoying.
How the hell did they know about the exchange?
This is Sampa, bro. That kind of cash doesn't stay quiet for long. And these kids like expensive toys. Here, put this on. Well, a better chance if we split up.
Almost looks like we know what we're doing.
Yeah, right. Don't speak too soon, brother.
Looks like it's coming from the stands.
Shit, they got the guy with the bag.
Stay here, cover me. I'll go after him.
Hey, keep your headset on.
Ядрит ты.
Whatever you say.
Самое надежное укрытие в мире просто нашел. Не-не-не-не-не, тихо, 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 тихо. Ты снизу. Вы охренели, что ли? Это что за шляпа? А, понятно. Что начинается? У меня снайпер говно не прикрывает ни хрена. Ну какая граната? Рили что, не будет снайпер прикрывать или нет? Все, отличное укрытие. Тихо, тихо, тихо. А, там лестница была, да? Блин, ну почти. Да ну! Эти автосейвы. Да зайди ты, что ли? Как вы мне... Петучи. Петучи. А попадать бы еще. Че, ласт? Сейчас он меня убьет. Ну, естественно. Как иначе-то? Посраться. Какие жесткие такие-то. Отличная граната, братан. Прекрасная граната, я оценил. Да? Братан, ну Грена, конечно, топовая была. Прям шикарная Грена. Есть автосейв? Нет, такого сейва нету. Пидули. Не выросли еще.
I'm inside. Looks like a VIP lounge or something. I'm gonna check it out.
Neves vai nos matar, hein, se a gente não voltar com dinheiro, né? E a menina, alguma alpinista social é casada com algum cara rico.
Mesma história de sempre.
Ele tá aqui!
What's happening, man?
Exactly what it sounds like.
Напоминаю, что вас многовато как-то, ребят. Там петуч один есть. Потратил на него все за медло. А тут чё?
I was letting myself get distracted from the task at hand.
Петуч.
Claudio, their golden boy. He'd sure picked the wrong party on the wrong night. Although if the past week was anything to go by, it was safe to assume any party with the Broncos in attendance was the wrong one to be at. Looks like some kind of maintenance elevator.
Поехали. А ты тут прохлаждаешься, да?
Going up. I don't know.
Ходит там в руки вдолбанно со снайперкой, не делает ни хрена.
No. Just people shooting at me. Our surprise guest brought a lot of friends. All right. I'm in the upper stands.
I see you. Be careful, you got company.
Ну так помоги мне с компанией, ты чё как этот? Ядрить. вообще не круто. Открытие ровно 0. Трындец. Ладно, я вас сейчас сам зарашу. Ни хрена вас тут! Сейчас, погодите, я перезаряжусь. Да нет, это ГГ. Че, не ГГ? Серьезно, вашу мать?
I made it.
А у меня сегодня аптека. А, вот аптеки. Нормас. Ядрить! Ну вы чё? Как камера бесоёбит. Вообще не круто. Но... Дули. Пика.
It's all clear up here.
What about the kid with the money?
Ellie, must be still in this section. What's happening, Passos?
Gang up ahead of my way. I'm almost out of ammo, bro. Making a run for it.
All right.
А, то есть теперь я тебя, короче, прикрываю, да? То есть ты меня не прикрывал, а я тебя прикрываю. Какой ты не очень вообще. Сейчас будет бронебойщика по-любому. По сюжету. Стреляй в него! Прям снайпер-элит какой-то. Ясненько. Смерти, конечно, здесь эпичные, как я погляжу. Да, града еще один. Что-то приуныли, пацаны. Что такое? Behind me. Что? Ну это, конечно, эпичненько, да. Пафос, эпик.
No chão, filha da puta! Agora!
Коник.
That was too close. I'm getting inside before any more show up. Clear, Max. Damn, bro. That wasn't fun.
Было мало ему. Сика, я там в соло проходил, я тебя тут прикрывал, было мало ему весело. И напарника посос.
Max? Shit. Now we got another sniper on me. So let me deal with this guy first.
All right, bro. I'm moving too. Stay in touch.
Хотя бы на снайпера с пистолетом лезть. Когда у тебя снайперская винтовка в руках. По щам отхватишь.
Place was like Fort Knox.
Hey, Passos. Passos. I've got you on the security camera. Where are you?
I don't know. Somewhere in this goddamn stadium. Jesus.
What's going on there?
Там он тяночку нашел? Нет, не тяночку.
Remind me again, who are these fine gentlemen?
Some kind of paramilitaries, I don't know.
Paramilitaries?
Втихаря на стриме отпетуйте. В смысле втихаря? Анонс был? Был. Стрим есть? Есть. В смысле втихаря? Че ты начал-то?
Well, there goes the money. Now we've lost the wife and $3 million. The boss will be giving us a raise at this rate.
Yeah, that's messed up, all right. Come on. We gotta get out of this place. Take care of that guy in the IT tower. I'll meet you at the chopper.
I'm gonna make a run for the light rig. I had a hole in my second favorite drinking arm, and the only way we were likely to get Fabiana back now was in installments. Whoever our uninvited guests were, I was about done playing soldiers.
Какой-то вид анонс появляется. Ну, я перед стримом делаю анонс на ГГ. Тихо, 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 что ты начал? Ядерном вдруг не считается. Считается. В смысле? Предупреждение было? Было. Пасис, не пасис, а посос. Чего вы там мошнить начали?
Going up. Good. Make it quick. Believe me, I ain't gonna drag this out.
Ясненько. Понятненько. Ладненько. В смысле? Анонс был за 40 минут до стрима. Ничего не знаю. следующий.
There was only one way up there. Okay, I'm going up.
Good. Make it quick.
Believe me, I ain't gonna drag this out. We'd half destroyed Sao Paulo's most hallowed place of worship. Looking back, it was strange how the cops never showed up, but things had a habit of only making sense to me, looking back long after I'd run out of time to fix them. This is a bad idea.
Нормально все будет. Я так 100 раз делал. Не, ну так я 100 раз не делал, конечно.
You know how to make an entrance, bro. Now let's get the hell out of here.
Нас менты повяжут, да? Это у меня насморк и слабость, кажется, того пасис. Накидаете Аврилу бобров лечебных или писинок, чтобы он не болел.
A gente tá sendo pago pra pegar o dinheiro. Não aqueles dois.
Tá bom.
At least we know where she is.
Yeah. Fantastic. Another good day's work.
Trouble seems to find us, Max.
Sure. Trouble finds us the same way you found me. Slumped in a bar. Drunk on self-pity. I'd been sitting at the bar for 3 hours, or about 5 years, depending on how you looked at things. I tried not to look at things. I tried not to think about when it was that my existence became less about the things that make up people's lives, and more about the holes that losing those things leave behind. But I wasn't doing a very good job at it.
Oh, where's the women? I need to get laid, put the music up!
These pricks had been annoying me for days. They were typical Jersey rich kids. The ringleader, I think his name was Tony. His dad was some well-known hood, drug dealer, racketeer, pillar of the New Jersey community.
Line them up, line them up, line them up. Let me ask you a question. Let's go. Where the fuck are your donuts?
This kid had a well-developed sense of humor for New Jersey.
Seriously? I thought I told you to get out of here, old man. Yeah, old man.
По-моему, пиздюк
Nice
нарывается.
echo. Your gorillas have personalities of their own, or they just agree with everything you say?
Very funny, old man. Very fucking funny. That's hilarious. Yeah, has-been washed-up old cop should go on TV. Yeah. Tell some jokes about how you got your wife killed or some shit. Yeah, where's the little old lady? Or how you got involved with killers. I own this town, amigo.
That's a good line. You practice that in front of the mirror in your underwear? Your father owns this town. Yeah, dear old dad, well-known drug dealer and murderer. You're nothing but a chump.
Hey, disrespect my family. You ain't got the right. Hey, you don't take that from this punk, Tony. I ain't taking nothing from him. God hasn't already deprived him of. But I might start anytime. Now say you're sorry. You Say you're sorry.
Has-been caught, motherfucker. Say you are sorry.
Say you're fucking
Look
sorry.
away from me. Look away from me. Don't you stare at me. Say you're sorry.
Listen to him.
Which you want first?
Don't act clever, you fucking leather jacket dipshit cop cunt. Don't act clever.
Got him right
I will
between
blow
us.
your
Look at
brains
him, man.
all over this
Fuck
counter,
this
every
motherfucker.
fucking where.
Blow him up.
Tony, calm
Yeah,
the
don't fuck
fuck
with me,
down.
Marty. I'll shoot you as well.
Marty,
Don't fuck with me.
Marty, he ain't fucking kidding.
Put
Shut
the gun
fuck
down,
up.
son.
Who the fuck is this? Hell?
Put the gun down now.
Hey.
Thank you. Now
Stay
get
away
the
from
fuck
me.
out of here before anyone gets shot.
I got you. Who the fuck are you? I got
Don't
you.
worry
Big
about it.
fuck.
Go on,
I'm
fuck off.
get you, motherfucker. Coming back for you,
Yeah.
you fuck.
I look forward
got
to
your
it.
face.
Stay right here. Stay right here.
You don't know who you're fucking with.
Yeah, whatever. Max fucking Payne. How you doing, man?
I'm doing about as good as I look.
You don't remember me? Pasos. How Pasos? Come on, we went to the academy together, man. You don't remember?
That's going back a long way, French.
I spent 5 years on the beat in the Bronx, working homicide. I nearly got killed, man. I gave up. I got into private work. Here, Central America, Brazil, where my family comes from, all over.
Ah, that's great. Travel, see the world.
Yeah, keeps me busy. I take care of people, you know? Proper bodyguarding. Hey, I'm working for a good firm. I'm actually here on a bit of a recruitment drive.
Yeah, well, why don't you drive on off back into the sunset there, Pesos?
Pesos.
Been nice catching up.
At least let me buy you a drink.
Yeah, sure. Anybody can buy me a drink.
All right. 2 more. Look, this is the way we do it in Brazil, baby.
I had to admit, I kind of liked the guy.
Hey, another round. Max is buying.
He had a great set of stories, but I still wasn't interested in becoming a white knight again.
Saúde.
Cheers.
What, I don't look like I go to Shakespeare or something? Saúde!
Cheers.
О,
You faggot still got something to say to me?
пиздюки пришли.
Yeah. Fuck off.
I don't like spics who tell me to fuck off.
Well, good for you. Now fuck off.
Don't stare at me, whore.
Fuck you, asshole. No dick, asshole.
What'd you say?
You heard me. I'm not frightened of you, you spray-tan Guido douche.
Girl sure had balls. I had to give her that.
На. Пока, братан.
I don't know why I did it. Guess I never liked seeing girls get hit. But from that moment, I was dead in that town.
Вы чё? Приндюки. Приняли, что ли? Тут не простреливается, не? Приняли совсем.
Jersey don't change.
Дуля. Быри мелкие.
I know you brought a fucking army down here, but there ain't much left. Shit!
Это все?
Hey, don't worry. There's light at the end of the tunnel.
Большаков.
There ain't a light. It ain't a tunnel. It's a hole.
A grave, like.
С момента релиза 3-я часть выглядит довольно неплохо. Даже на твоем принтере. Ууу, сука, чё ты начал-то? Чё начал-то? Нормально же общались. Чё, дверь не открывается? Ладно.
Time to see what's waiting outside for us.
В чем права не засчитывают? Да, смысла нету, зачем? Артишки.
The only way my first meeting with Passos could have gone any worse was if he turned a gun on me along with everyone else. I should have realized partnerships start as they mean to go on.
Stopped. I told you to stop. We're fine. What do you mean we're fine? Come on, huh? We're not fine. Oh, we're not fine. What's the boss gonna say when he finds out we're sitting out here jerking off when it's Chinese fucking New Year in there?
Those were the orders. Takes a few bullets to drop a cop.
Yeah, it does take a few bullets. Maybe it takes that many if you're trying to make fucking cop soup. Hey, stop now. It's cool.
It's cool, that's right.
Cool? Jesus, we're in Hoboken, not Kabul, okay? Give me a break. Look, I'm gonna... I'm gonna go check... Fuck, get up here!
Сейчас ты, тихо, все проверишь. О, нормас. Я тут поваляюсь, отдохну, да? Мысли, блядь.
Who else shows up? Come on.
I thought about saying the cops, but this was no time for bad jokes.
Пойдем отсюда. Уходим, братюнь.
They ain't gonna make this easy for us, are they?
Stay over here. Cover me.
Yes, sir. He could have been setting me up for a fall. Something told me to stay put.
Это уже мужики повзрослее. За мелких приплись. Хрена вас там.
And there he was, back in amongst it to help me out of a jam.
Ты охренел, что ли?
The bar was right around the corner from my apartment. It only took a few minutes to get back.
Что началось-то? Что началось? В смысле срамота? Ладно, пасис, окей.
Nice place you got here, homie.
С этим как бы я даже спорить не буду. Есть такое дело. Ну срамота-то чё?
Why are you living like this?
Что такое-то?
You know, scratching around? Sitting in bars all day?
Maybe I just haven't found the right guy to put a bullet through my head yet. I just don't know.
I can get you work, Max. Work that only a guy like you can do.
Can you give me work sitting in a bar feeling sorry for myself? Where do I sign up?
Saúde.
Gesundheit.
The best guy in the academy. And you won medals on the street.
Hey, I lost loved ones on the street. All right? Family. More than once.
Yeah, I know. So leave. Start over. You've mourned enough.
I ain't a cop no more.
And this ain't cop work. This is protecting people in places where the cops ain't too hot.
Пожертвуй поэзией. Вот так вот всегда. Ничего личного, это только поэзия. Потом еще будет сам напросился. Там виноват. Еще должен останусь.
Anthony DeMarco is the father of the kid I just shot.
Yeah, that looks about right.
You killed my boy!
Так, Джефф, ты там вообще вот иди, вот иди туда вот.
When had I ever needed to invite
Да нет, я не обиделся. Я бы обижаться.
No matter where I hid.
На шутеечке. На шутечке обижаться — это такое себе. Ясненько. Понятненько.
Except maybe a quick and ignominious death.
Так, это чё?
This old guy, my days of playing dress up were over. I wasn't some gallant knight. I didn't need a shield.
Куда эти все пропали? Рашим! Рашим, пацаны!
Hey, you're fucking dead!
Ни хрена себе.
Boy, don't be afraid of the fires. You think they'll hurt you? You think they'll char your skin and char your bones? But it'll make you clean in the long run. The joys of hygiene.
Срамота так срамота, чё ж теперь? Чё ж теперь поделаешь?
Come to me, you sinners, you evil men. You were born in filth and squalor, but today you will be cleansed. Cleansed in fire.
Ни хрена ты, мужик, чё-то это.
It was hard seeing Brewer go out like that, but I got to thinking it was what he was waiting for, a chance to make a difference. At least that's what helps me sleep at night. The apartment made me wish I'd got to know him better.
Это даже главного героя Пассис зовут. Главного героя зовут Макс, а не Пассис.
Looked like he was keeping an eye on me. Must have thought we were kindred spirits. More and more, I think he was right.
Пойдем. Ясненько. И как я вот это вот должен... И чё? И как? Чё? Я пиха был. Да не обиделся я ни на кого. Чё вот там? Я не особо из обидчивых.
It was hard seeing Brewer go out like that, but I got to thinking it was what he was waiting for, a chance to make a difference. At least that's what helps me sleep at night. Out, scramble away from what's left of your life over dead bodies and a few loose roof tiles. If I'd thought things through, I may have sat down and let myself burn right there.
Найс запрыгнул, братан. По-царски. В смысле? Ясно, понятно. еще есть. У меня очень большой запас прочности. Тихо, тихо, что за кавер? Что началось? Так, Блэд. Дэм, ну спасибо за фоллоу. Что-то алерты ни хрена не работают. Вроде должны работать. Но я не понимаю, почему они не работают периодически. Как перелезть?
Gunfire over Hoboken. It felt strange to be at the center of it again. The target, that is. Like an old comedian hearing one last round of applause.
Подготовка пифа. Чё началось-то опять? Сами говорите, я пассиса с аромата, потом еще возмущаетесь.
Hey, what was that? What was what? I heard something. Up there! Up where? Up there! What you bitching? Oh, there he is! Shoot him! God damn it!
Some help there, brother?
I needed help 5 minutes ago.
You look like you were doing fine.
Okay, well, it doesn't feel that way.
Well, you ain't lost it. Hey, it looks like there might be a way down through the wreck up here.
И сундучку. Так. Так, вот так. И работает.
There were wrecks all around, and not the kind you fix up for a weekend project. These were the wrecks you cross the road to avoid.
One step ahead! They don't need to second guess us when they're covering all the angles. Why are you moving? Oh, jeez! Nobody here's gonna die today! I say we kill them on 3, okay? I'm gonna kill you!
Да, ясненько. Калашников. Калашников это хорошо. Понял, понял, понял. Ра-та-та-та-та, твою мать. Патроны мне на калаш отсыпали, все дружненько.
When scotch won't do the job.
These chumps have been chopping up cars around the corner from my apartment for the last year. The ex-cop in me clocked it months ago, but the deadbeat in me didn't give a shit.
What the fuck? Oh, shit, it's gone! Are you serious? Go! There they are!
Let's go! Да. Отстань за укрытие! Это больно! Беги! В натуре Макс боль. По-моему, отличная поза для перестрелки. Вообще, по-моему, шикарно. В любой непонятной ситуации ложись на спину и стреляй. Там выход. Подушки не хватало, неудобно. Да, еще пледик. Ядрить. Как вы меня, сика, бесите. Домой.
Dead end.
But you knew your way around these parts.
Let's just get over there.
Yeah? Think you need a hand?
No, do you? Let's go, amigo.
You like that?
Should be a bit quieter in here.
8 стишок, наверное, придумываю. Второй. Потом будет сборник.
Yeah, I can see why you don't want to leave this place, Max. It's real charming.
Isn't it?
So look, I got some friends in Queens. We can stay there for a few days.
Queens.
You want a job yet, Max?
Глава 5.
So here we were, miles up the Tiete River, looking for what we did not know.
Max. You listening? Max! So like I was saying, I think they're a group called the Crashapre.
Why'd you tell me they were called the CS?
They are. I mean, Fabiana. She was kidnapped by the CS.
Пытается работать, объяснить. Так, все, не отвлекаем Осю. Ось надо работать, зарабатывать денежку.
You'll have to forgive me for not being able to follow all this.
You're not supposed to follow it. The government can't even follow it. It ensures that no one's ever guilty.
So why'd they do it? Bust us at the stadium.
Somebody told them we were gonna be there with a whole lot of money. Anyway, the money's gone. just hope we can get the girl back.
Yeah, me too. Wonder where the hell she is.
You know, there's a harbor about a half a mile up. She's gotta be there. This is a known Comando Sombra area.
You know, if I've been doing my job properly, we wouldn't be out here in the middle of nowhere looking for some broad who got pinched on my watch.
That's what we tell ourselves, huh? It's all our fault.
No, I'm serious. By the time they grabbed the girls, I was half cut. I ain't slipping, man. I'm slipped. I'm a bad joke.
Max, we work private security. We're all ex-soldiers, ex-special forces, ex-cops, ex-good guys. We all have our reasons why we became ex. Maybe now we can put things right, okay?
So that was it, was it? Say the magic word and be absolved of your sins. If only shit were that simple, I'd have done it years ago. Me, I've been stuck in the past so long, I'd forgotten what year it was.
Hey, Max, quit your daydreaming. This is it. It's over there. I'm gonna cut the engine. Glide in.
Don't go anywhere.
Ни хрена там глубина. О, стелс-миссия. Ребят, я в этом шарю. Стелс-миссия — это как раз для меня.
Here I was, some hopped-up gringo a long way from home, making trouble the only way I knew. As the weather worsened, I caught a glimpse of the rusted shells of previous lives that had been lived out here in this swampy shithole, and I wondered if I would end up the same way, or what would happen to that girl I was supposed to protect. I had no idea what lay ahead, and as much as part of me would rather be anywhere else, I knew this was where I had to be. I felt responsible. I just had to fix the situation, right here. I couldn't understand them, but I didn't have to. Cheap hoods are the same from here to Timbuktu. The slab of meat on the boat was clearly the boss. Serrano, they called him. And it seemed that our suspicions were correct. Fabiana was here, somewhere further ahead. I had to find her quickly and quietly if possible. Last thing I wanted was a party with these clowns.
Поехали, пацаны!
So far, I'd managed to keep a low profile, a bit out of character for a guy who's only comfortable with a bottle of whiskey or a gun in his hand. I kept moving toward the signs of life, rubbing them out as I went along.
Он не белый негр, он альбинос. Тогда уж. Если уж на то пошло.
I'd seen enough to know that Fabiana was at least alive, if not exactly well. Her captors didn't look like they were quite the kind and gentle type. I had to find that room quickly.
Oh, nossa cigarro aí. Eu não tenho, pô. Tem sim, cara. Para de mentira. Vai se fuder, cara. Vai tomar no meio do cu. Eu vou te meter bala, hein. Vá se fuder, porra. Oi, Dani, você tá aí? Você tem um cigarro?
И по-русски шпрехай.
Senta a bola,
О, стелс попер. Как я люблю.
I didn't want to think about what would be happening on that video feed now. Just my own imminent cameo. I had to keep moving. I hoped that I'd find Fabiana sooner than later, if at all.
О, стелс с калашом, вообще это наше все. Тихо, тихо. Вообще-то многовато, я пойду обратно. Ядрить. Эпично умер, братан.
That was the chair that she had been held in. I had just missed them. They'd been making a reality show starring Sao Paulo's favorite housewife. Probably thought it would grease the wheels with the ransom money, but it only made me want to shove the cash down their throats.
Сумочку. Смотри, сумочку. Должна быть сумочка, вот сумочка. Нельзя?
She was on the move. If they'd finally decided to kill her, I wasn't doing anything to persuade them otherwise.
Да. Значит, вот сюда, на второй этаж.
Cala a boca, ninguém pode te ouvir, caralho. Sua burguesinha safada. Vou te pegar, é? Vou te pegar antes que eu boto uma bala na tua cabeça.
There she was, right in front of me. The drunk fool in me wanted to make a play. But I had just about enough sense to know that I'd end up with another dead girl in my arms if I did.
Não, velho, não. O irmão já falou, velho, eu não quero ela inteira. Aí, você vai jogar dinheiro no lixo, hein? Caralho, cara, vai pegar uma furada essa porra. Tira ali, tira ali!
Нормально, пойдет. А теперь самая тихая часть стелса. Братан, ты чё, устал? Братан! Ляг на спину, хоть я не знаю.
I was in a cocaine factory, but I'd stick to the depressants. It seems Serrano's boys had targeted the entire Bronco family and didn't give a shit which one they pinched.
Если ему так хочется.
I opened the door to the next circle of this low-rent hell.
Пущай. А вы петучи сверху стреляете, да? Я тебя видел. Ага, ясно, ясно.
These were the floor plans to the nightclub. Seemed to Mr. Serrano like to be prepared, proper little Boy Scout.
Так, пойдем на второй этаж, посмотрим, что там. Что это такое? По одному. Вас не многовато ли? Жопу себе эту хае засунь. А, понятно. Понятненько, ладненько, ясненько. Что такое? Что случилось? Сцены эротического характера? Не знаю, мне кажется, тут такого не будет. Да беги ты! О. Не-не-не-не-не. Вот вопрос. Внимание, вот очень сильный вопрос. Тика, почему спринт на левый Ctrl, а замедление, блять, на левый Shift? что, гость, тебе нужны сцены эротичного характера? Я могу Ведьмака запустить потом. Ну, этого добра тебе там будет достаточно. Дурей.
Seen Fabiana in a worrying amount of time, but at least I wasn't following a trail of her fingers.
Мне не нравится это место.
I had to keep on going across the docks. There they were. I had the feeling I'd been running one step behind ever since I got to this country. And maybe a few years before that as well.
Опять флешбеки пойдут, что ли? Блин. Да, уплыл, братан. Пока. Тихо, тихо, тихо. Чё начали-то? Откуда вас повылезало столько? Алло! Иду-ка толсточкой. О, как. Интересненько. Я так понимаю, отдачу не завезли. Да, отдача же для слабеньких. Нет, что-то с калашом мне привычнее как-то. Сика на катере приехал. Да ну ядрить. Все, нема патрон. Ты мне говоришь? А! Приняли, что ли? Цидуля. Корабль, они ее тут сажают. Склонность беспощадно стрелять негров. Но я не виноват, что в Бразилии в мафии одни негры. Вообще не мой косяк. Ни разу.
Max? Max? You all right? What's going on? Where's Fabiana?
They took her in a boat. That way. Straight ahead.
Okay, don't worry. Hang on.
Boy, did I need to hang on.
Сейчас говор по белому
The
не
whole
попадаешь.
operation was slipping out of our grip.
Ну, если не попадаешь. Я по ним не попадаю, потому что их там нет. Логично? По-моему, вполне. Он, видишь, за рулем белый. А, оно еще и перегревается. Ты его бахнул. Никого и не бахну, что вы это? Накручиваете там.
Jump behind us, Passos. I see it. Look out! Another one down.
Oh, that's them, ain't it? Fabiana's boat is in the front. Don't lose it. Keep after them. Jesus! There's another boat the damn way. I can't get a shot.
Свидули. Ясненько. Провалено, потрачено.
blocking us from the one we need. I can't get a shot on Fabiana's.
That boat!
Нормально, там портал молотова кидает тебе в кабину.
We need to get past that decoy boat.
Shit! Grenade! Grenade!
Down! Doesn't look so good.
А, ни разу не контузило, да?
Fuck, man! One of the engines is gone! Give me a second!
Second's about all we got.
Еще одна хе. Пока, братан.
Over there, man, over there.
Sure.
Shit.
Anytime now, Passos.
I nearly got it. Keep him back. Concentrate with bullets whizzing past my head. Hey, I got it! I got it!
Слишком много видеовставок вставили в игру. Очень много.
Very cool.
Hey, you see that? Shit, look out, more of it!
Missed us. That's us on your right. Look out! Get in that pool! Damn it!
Hey, I got an idea. Hold on.
Ah, shit.
Цедуля.
They got an armada out here.
Кто меня стреляет, алло?
Tourist office should get a load of this.
Man, they know all about it. Shows a different campaign.
The place was crawling. How many guys they got?
How many poor kids want nice sneakers? It ain't hard to hire. Hey, we're on them again.
See Fabian? Move up on them.
All right. I'll get us a little closer.
Close in.
Just give me a second.
Que fala, rapaz?
coming this close to let her go.
I'm afraid this shit's gonna come down to more than willpower.
Да в смысле?
Who's in?
What the fuck? Эпик, просто эпик. Да, братан, посос.
Fabiana had slipped through my fingers for a second time. Another habit I didn't want or need.
It's close. We almost had her. Damn.
I don't think we ever had much of a chance. No one told us they had an entire goddamn army.
I don't think anybody
Посос.
knew.
Это не я посос, это напарник мой посос.
Crazy shit.
Yeah.
Я депрессивный алкаш.
Non-stop insanity.
Кривака.
I left all this shit behind. Easy gig, you said. What a fool I was.
Я не уверен, что Древак алкаш, его можно так назвать. Но судя по его любви к виски, посос, стрелочник и депрессивный алкаш. Да, еще срамота, не забудь. Самое главное... Тонко-тонко. Но тебе до меня еще далеко. Ты просто не очень.
Get up, bro. Max. Wake up, Max. Come on. Get up, you big bastard. Come on.
Если я буду тебя защищать.
Yeah?
Спасибо. Хоть кто-то.
Just give me a second, will you? Really not feeling too good.
Hey, Max, what is it with you and interior design? Huh? You really know how to give a place a great lived-in feel, huh? This is beautiful.
Fuck off with the fucking wisecracks. Really, I'm not in the mood.
Okay, sorry, bro. The boss wants to see us, so let's go, come on. Take your time, man. Fucking unbelievable. Jesus.
I heard that.
Oh, give me a second. I'm not feeling so good.
Bom dia.
Alice estava aí?
O que o senhor acha? Claro que sim. E o senhor bem pontual,
Tudo bem.
não? Ah.
You fucking pair of clowns!
I'm sorry, sir. We risked our lives several times over trying to save...
I know. I just wish I knew what was happening and why.
Yes. Who has it in for our family?
I mean, just because we are rich and happy, is that a good reason to hate us? I do a lot of good in this town. A lot!
This is hell for me. As I told you yesterday, when I get Fabiana back, I think I will move us to Miami or Geneva. It feels like nothing good can come from living in Sao Paulo right now.
I hope you're not giving up on our city, Senor Branco. Listen, we will catch the man. You have my word on that.
Listen to Mr. Becker, brother. Yes, these are tough times, but we have been through it before. Like when Father died.
Father had a heart attack visiting a brothel. Yeah, it was humiliating, embarrassing, for sure. But now this is different. This is the Emperor.
Well, she's not dead. Maybe we'll be lucky and get her back safe soon.
I can almost guarantee it, if you do as I ask.
Maybe.
Be strong, brother. For your
Шеф, давай начнем с того, что я не Жека. Поэтому пошел нахер.
But things will get better. For all of us. Marcelo, pasos in my helicopter. This way.
Sure. Если что.
Mr. Becker,
Senhor,
let us give you a ride.
Естественно.
Até logo, Sr. Branco. And may I say, you would be best served se contratar profissionais e não esses amadores pés de chinelo.
Goodbye, Mr. Baker.
Até logo, Sr. Branco.
I had so many plans, Max.
Didn't we all?
I was born into great fortune. Sometimes it feels like I have done nothing apart from being a rich man in a poor country. The men I talk to, they only see money. Now my wife, I am not naive. She does not love me for my body.
Well, despite your good fortune, you're still a decent man.
Am I?
Ты не ответил.
I don't know.
Я тебе ответил, пошел нахер, я не Жека.
But maybe I'm just another rich fool, just like the rest of my friends.
Com licença. Tem uma ligação para o senhor, policial chamado Sr. da Silva.
Diga que eu ligo mais tarde.
Sim.
Another bent cop wanting a pension contribution. Do you think a pile of shit feels popular because it's surrounded by flies?
Могу еще тайм-матч 20 минут выписать, хочешь? Мне вообще не трудно.
O que está acontecendo? Meu Deus! Sim, pode entrar!
Senhor, temos problema. O sistema de segurança foi desativado.
I can see that! We got men entering the building, and the office won't lock down.
Posso?
Claro que pode.
It's not working. There's a way to reboot.
Или ты хочешь опять против меня один на один на миде постоять?
Strange. You pay a couple $1 million and you expect to push a button to be able to make all your problems go away. All I got was some useless junk and a bit of false confidence. I'm done, Max.
Sir, let us handle this. You stay in your office, lock yourself in. Do not answer the door unless you know it's me. Let's go.
I should be able to override the system if I can just get to the
Ну
server
да.
room.
What's going on?
Nothing to worry about. Everything's fine. Get down behind the desk. Now, both of you.
Навалятор 3000. Вам секундов на бой нужны? Не. Да ты... Это мужские разборки. Шеф, мужские разборки — это не про тебя.
Max! Max!
Yeah, it's safe. Come on. We need to get you to the server room. Let's go.
Por que não posso ficar aqui com você debaixo da mesa?
Let's go. Come on.
Okay, I'm coming. Come on.
The real security guards had been run off, paid off, or bumped off. That left us. It wasn't a fantastically comforting thought.
Come on, Max!
This code should get us into the boardroom. Okay.
Glad to see the security system is keeping the right people out.
Oh shit!
Matem eles! Nós seguramos aquele vilão!
Я за тобой слежу. Следи. Я тебе чё?
Are we dead?
No such luck.
We gotta go.
It's through here.
Еще тебя хардкором должен быть в Пейсе. Посмотрим.
I'm going to puke if we stay here much longer. Hey, the server room is just past those cubicles.
These clowns were the same guns for hire who jumped our exchange at the stadium. Crotcha Prado, the Black Badge. Right-wing paramilitary chumps protecting whoever paid the most. I guess that made them more like me than I cared to admit. Were they just looking for another payday, or did their business with the Broncos run deeper?
Eu vou por aqui, você vai por ali. Demorou. Silêncio! O próximo que falar...
Что за перекатики? Алло!
Isso não vai funcionar! Você vai fugir! Me ajuda aqui! Ai! Ele atingiu minha perna!
Какая граната, ты чё? Вот такую семейную разборку, ребят. Не это. Не-не-не, я не из этих.
Come on, don't worry. I got your back. Poor kid was scared shitless, but I thought we'd seen the worst of it.
Okay. The server room is just down here.
You're doing good. Come on.
Hey? I didn't think I'd have a day like this when I wake up in the mornings.
Wish I could say the same thing. Fact was, I'd gotten used to protecting Bronco in the big bad world. We hadn't anticipated a siege situation here, hadn't prepared for it. I couldn't tell the kid that. Something told me these guys didn't have security clearance.
А ты сесть не хочешь, братан? Да сядь ты, твою мать! Да-да-да, я тоже оценил.
Come on, move. You gonna be able to fix this or what?
In a few minutes, eh? I should be able to reboot the system, get all the components back online.
What about Bronco's office? That's all I care about.
You should be able to lock us down, eh? If this works.
Whatever you're doing, do it quick. I'm gonna make a sweep of the building and then get back to Rodrigo's. The security system was back online. Things might be a little tougher for our fan club from here on in. Seemed like breaching the perimeter had been no more difficult than strolling through the front gates. But hey, who needs a Trojan horse when the alarm is down and your standing army is a dame, a dork, and a drunk? Bronco's office overlooked the atrium. I could check in and make sure he hadn't checked out.
Да не, что-то просто было, мне раньше казалось, их там больше. Ну да, мне раньше и Мафия 2 казалось, что там бита сделана очень качественно.
Your guys working on the security system now, sir?
It just came on.
Okay, good. Then lock yourself down. Stay put. Let us take care of these guys down here. Once they realize they can't get to you, they should back off.
Max, try not to completely destroy the place.
Let's just concentrate on staying alive. Sir!
There it went. He was tucked up safe. Now I needed to make it to the lobby to complete my sweep of the building, for what that was worth.
Мадама.
Poor girl was dead. Shot through the head by some hero fighting the rich one lonely secretary at a time.
Чего? А, надо было в колесо стрелять, наверное. Или нет? Что делать-то, мать вашу, надо? Вот Нильдина еще вполне годно было, тут есть 20 минут. Не-не-не. Это тоже не ко мне. Что делать-то? Прыгни в сторону. Не хочет он прыгать в сторону. Я пытался. А, там второй руль перехватил. Ядрить, это опасный пацан. Во-первых, ты вот идешь в задницу. Почему ты им стреляешь в голову, а им насрать? Ясненько. Понятненько. Отличное замедление времени. Топово. Сука. Вот ты, вот, твою мать, бывший коп, который убил миллион просто людей, не может найти укрытие лучше, чем, блядь, говно вот это вот. Серьезно, мать вашу? А, стоп. То есть чувак с пулеметом в каске ваншотится в голову, а вот этот тот хрен без каски не ваншотится, да? Пенно. Говно. Без патронов, без понтовых. Для Макса убивает только Лару. Профт?
I didn't know what the hell I was gonna find up there, but I sensed it wasn't gonna be a stripper bursting out of a cake.
Senor Branco! I can't get through to him. Ever since the security door is triggered, he hasn't made a sound.
Rodrigo, it's Max. Open up. Can you hear me?
Eu já tentei.
Senor Branco, open up! I'm gonna try to get in there from the roof. You find the security guard and get the hell out of here.
Yes.
I knew there was another way in upstairs for the helipad, the little luxury runaround that kept the rich looking down on the poor literally as well as metaphorically.
Только не факт, что лагать не будет.
Rodrigo! Rodrigo! Rodrigo!
Минус Родриго.
Of course, he was dead. Clean, one shot, a professional job. I began to look for clues. I couldn't get playback on one of the cameras, and it looked like the disc was missing. Someone in this building was trying to keep things low key. But then why had everyone else been driving through the goddamn wall? Fabiana. Even if the man who employed me was dead, his wife was still out there. Maybe she could be saved. Maybe some good would... Picking the photo from the broken fragments, something caught my eye. Figures. Only blind luck meant the blast wasn't fatal. If I'd been out for any longer, the smoke would have gotten me. You don't want to burn, Max. Perfect. If I wasn't immolated, I was gonna get crushed to death. Look at me. I've been contracted to protect two people. One was being held in some hole. The other was sitting at his desk with a bullet in his head. And the company that had its logo on my paycheck was melting on top of my head. Shit. If I survived this, it'd be a victory for gross incompetence. The kid hadn't made it. Fuck. I had to make this corpse-looting coward pay. Getting his gun was more than just expediency.
Чпоник. Упырь. Взял пацана, прихлопнул.
I was in no state to save his body from the flames. I hadn't saved him from the gunman either. I'm sorry, kid.
Отлично.
Não cesse de atirar, rapaziada. Estou te dando cobertura.
Почему все взрывается, твою мать?
Ты
че, по всему зданию газопровод? Или че?
Despite his manners, I'd done him a favor. This didn't look like a room where Rodrigo closed multi-million-dollar deals. It looked like a fiery hellhole.
Porra! Porra mais forte sem se sair dessa espelunca! Ainda! Mata o filho da puta!
Don't die here. Move. The only way out was to use that filing cabinet.
Чё взрыв? Чё за хрень?
So much for a lazy Sunday afternoon. My next trick would be a high wire act with a fiery pit for a safety net. It was nice that no one was shooting at me for a change, but I'd take shot in the head over a slow roast on a spit any day of the goddamn week. Someone up ahead was hurt pretty bad. If he didn't die before I got to him, I might get some answers.
А ну-ка, братан, иди сюда. Без ноги.
Hey! Why? Why Rodrigo Bronco?
Why? What?
Why did you come to kill Rodrigo Bronco?
Came to kill you! Because of what you did to us! You killed so many of us!
What reason did this poor bastard have to lie? He would be dead from shock or loss of blood in half an hour, even if I didn't leave him there to burn.
Where's Fabiana?
What?
Fabiana Bronco, where is she?
That Comando Sombra got her. Up the hill.
Then it was up the hill for me, I guess, where the gang held sway. I had to try to figure out who was using these angry paramilitary clowns as some kind of front to kill Rodrigo.
И опять закидываемся. Чё бы нет?
I was a mess. Rodrigo Bronco was dead. Fabiana was held hostage. I had no idea who was behind any of this. I felt like a fool. I was a sweaty, gray-haired mess. This place, well, this place was gonna kill me too. I could see that now. I decided that I was gonna die sober, not drunk. At least then I would see who shot me. It was time to take back control from whoever was out to get me. And if I didn't flush them out, at least my midlife crisis would confuse them enough so they did something stupid. It was the only hope I had. I knew I wasn't thinking straight. I'd been drinking and popping painkillers for years. I had a liver like a French goose and skin like red leather. Well, it wasn't perfect. In fact, it wasn't much good at all, but it was gonna have to do. At least I was facing in the right direction.
sonhando, hein? Alô?
Hello, Victor.
Max? Max, you're alive?
Of course I'm alive.
We did not know this. We are lost, Max. Our brother was everything to us.
I understand. Listen, I'm sorry about your loss. Both of you. Rodrigo was a good man. I failed him. But I was tricked.
What happened, Max?
I don't know.
Some guys from the Crush of Prado came into the building downstairs, so while me and the security guard were dealing with them, an assassin must have come in and executed your brother. At least that's how I think it happened.
No, you killed him, Porra. You killed my brother.
What are you talking about? I understand you're upset, but please, why the hell would I do that?
To get his money, to take his money.
How am I getting his money, Marcelo? Please, think. I worked my ass off for your family. I saved your life twice, or more. And right now I'm going to get Fabiana.
Where is she? Where is Fabiana, eh?
She's in a place called Nova Esperanza.
How do you know this, Max?
One of the Crotch of Prado told me just before he died.
Please, bring our sister-in-law back to us, Max. Our family is being torn apart.
Вот седьмая.
So I guess I was finally about to go and experience the other side of Sao Paulo firsthand. The bit people try to ignore. The unpleasant memory they try to obliterate with cocktails and helicopters and parties and lines of blow, like rich fools the world over. I was a day off the sauce for the first time in years and knew I was due a hangover sent direct from Mother Nature.
Parece crack, mas é só insegurança. Fui nessa capeste, os bico cansa. Expressa, é claro, cansa. Whisky, neon, pouca luz, ela dança. Aí, tô eu e meus demônios como sempre. Cigarro, uma das lentes, sem fé. Tudo que fala mente. Fundo do poço, osso, o dono da docente. Amor, busquei tipo samba.
I had no idea where the hell I was gonna go, so I decided to head straight for the street party that seemed to be raging. Either that or some other fool had gotten there before me and now was being ritually sacrificed. I've had better ideas, but then I've also had worse ones, like accepting this job in the first place.
E aí, gringo?
Get lost, kid.
Eu me amarro nos States. Você precisa de ajuda, senhor?
Speak English?
Aham, falo sim, sem problema.
I need to know if you've ever seen this girl, Fabiana. Come here for a second. Look at her.
I know lots of girls. Sexy. Come on, come on. This way.
Where are you going? Wait a minute. Down there?
Isso.
Jesus.
Да, братан, она там. Ага.
This way, come on.
At least I had found myself a tour guide.
Hurry, mister.
Пойдем.
The way I see it, there's two types of people. Those who spend their lives trying to build a future, and those who spend their lives trying to rebuild the past. For too long, I've been stuck in between. Hidden in the dark. What was I really doing, walking in there with my bad haircut and ridiculous shirt? Was I there to make something right? Or was I just using a messed up situation to indulge myself, grasping at some desperate delusion of control? Maybe the two went hand in hand more than I'd care to admit.
Ô papai, eu vim devolver o seu sorriso favela. Leve e solta pra cantar. Nunca esquecer como sua paz é bela. Vai força,
I had stumbled into some kind of street party. This was the kind of reality Americans paid top dollar to see. Slums had become tourist attractions, places where yuppies could gawk at the endless spirit of the poor from the inside of their bulletproof buses.
I felt dumb and exposed. I missed the booze. Not that it mattered, sober or drunk, I was hardly under cover. I stood out in this place like a streetwalker in a monastery.
Continua andando, caralho! Que porra é essa que você tá fazendo aqui? Como que você sai entrando aqui assim? Anda, anda, vai pra lá!
What do you need, guys? What do you
O que
need?
você tá fazendo aqui? Eu tô te perguntando. Eu te chamei aqui, porra!
Easy, pal, easy.
Ah, então. Você é americano de merda.
Look, I didn't mean any offense.
Me dá só uma razão pra eu não te matar, seu americano burro.
Desculpa, amigo, por favor.
Passa tudo que você tem, viado. Pega o dinheiro dele, pega o dinheiro dele. Ah, relojão, hein? Passa aqui. Anda logo. Anda logo.
5 лет прошло.
Valeu, mano. Bem-vindo à favela Nova Esperança. Agora não, fora daqui.
All things considered, I was gonna have to look on this as a good outcome. I was deep in gang territory. These kids were raised hating clowns like me. Middle-income ass-kickers who protected the rich by shooting kids like them.
Такие гангстеры беспонтовые просто.
First day off the sauce, and somehow I'd still ended up in the gutter. If there was one thing I'd learned since I'd been here, it was that Brazilians came out of the womb kicking a ball. And for kids like these, it was their one legal chance at a ticket out of here.
Jogar palitinho, rapaz. Mostra. Pô, que isso, a coisa mais simples. Vai lá, mostra pra ele. Você escolhe um dos três.
Desculpa, olá. Fala inglês. I'm a little lost. Perdido? Onde és tu?
Tá no lugar errado, rapaz.
No comprende. I need a phone, a telephone.
Bora.
Publico.
A gente não é centro de informação turística, não, Gui.
Well, they weren't gonna help me. And who could blame them? I was a dumb American in a place where dumb Americans were less popular than the clap. If I was gonna find my way out of this mess, I was on my own.
Пойдем, Макс. Подумаешь, ты белый среди латиносов, поляпистые рубахи, чё, бывает?
I figured sobriety was no use to me dead.
Passa o baseado. Ih, não é tua vez não, passa aí, meu. Aí, tem visto a irmã do Wilson, mano? Aí, ela não tá mais garotinha não, hein? De jeito nenhum. Mas o meio Raimundo, o que esse cara quer? Aí, bela camisa, hein? Tu perdeu o cuzão, amigo.
Hey, are you lost?
In more ways than I could possibly explain.
I know you. At the disco, with the gun. Yeah, you had hair back then and better clothes.
Oh, the Pope, который в сортире сидел.
North Dakota. Why on earth are you here?
Well, I'm, looking for someone. What are you doing here?
Oh, we came to help the cause. See, after I retired, my wife, she said I had to do something. And, well, you know, I always loved kids, so I got involved in Angels of the Hill. Oh, it's a great cause, and they're really great folk, and, well, now we come down twice a year to help inoculate the children of the favelas. Yeah, oh, it's simply wonderful giving back. Whole family does it. In fact, my little girl's coming in a couple of days.
Aren't you afraid?
I was a cop for 25 years. And granted, Steel ain't San Paulo, but, you know, I seen things. And people are the same everywhere, good, bad, and different.
Listen, have you heard anything about a woman, about 28, rich? She was kidnapped. I heard she was being held around here.
No.
All right, well, good luck.
All right, you too. You look like you need it. I gotta get back at it. Hey, I'll say a prayer for you.
Another life lesson I didn't want.
Пойдем посмотрим. Найдем нашу мадаму.
E aí, medo? Série tem hoje? Aí, mais gostosa do que nunca. Ô, sai de cima de mim, meu, ô. Maluco, pô.
Ядрить. Вося хотела эротишненького чего-нибудь? Вот. Получите, распишитесь.
I hoped this classy-looking establishment would have a phone so I could call Passos. Either that or a gun so I could shoot myself and save these kids the bother.
Hey, that telephone?
Telefone, vai lá no fundo, ó. Segue em frente.
When you're stuck in a foreign country and you don't know the words for reverse charges, and you're in some lonely skin joint in the middle of some poor slum, having just had every last cent robbed from you, and you call yourself a bodyguard, then you know you're a loser.
Hey, Matt, can I buy you a beer?
Do I know you?
I don't think so.
Look, if you're gonna shoot me, to make it quick, I'm a little busy.
If I was going to shoot you, I wouldn't waste a beer.
Wait, come on. I'm trying to dry out a bit, so just a soda, please.
Sure. Why don't you go sit down? Guaraná pra ele, chopp pra mim. Bem gelado. Interesting haircut, by the way. Meant to tell you that.
Yeah, well.
Wilson da Silva. Very good to meet you.
Nice to meet you, I think.
Although you'll forgive me if I promise never to employ you as my bodyguard. You did a great job watching after Rodrigo Bronco.
Fuck you.
You were set up.
Bet your ass I was.
Now, let me ask you something. Have you ever seen this guy? Sejano.
Yep. He's a real sweetheart.
Yeah, you sure put his gang out of business. But don't worry, those guys, they're a small fry. This is the guy I'm interested in. Neves. And this is his little buddy here. Milo Hegel. They work for this vigilante group, Crasha Preto.
Yeah, I know him.
Well, they're very popular with right-wing politicians, like Victor Bronco. Now, you see, many years ago, he helped clear some villages on a bit of land Rodrigo Bronco wanted to develop.
Rodrigo Bronco?
Yes.
Она хотела эротичный контент. Пускай этого.
Anyway, have you ever seen this guy?
Maybe at the stadium.
I knew you were involved in that business. You know, I wanted to investigate that, but I got an order to blame it on some local street kids instead. Tell me, what happened there?
Nothing. We simply went to hand over some cash to this guy's clowns for a ransom exchange when this guy's clowns jumped us and they shot everybody.
Apart from you and your boy Passos.
That's right. We had to shoot our way out of there.
They let you go. It's okay, it's a little weird right now. But I know that Victor Bronco is involved in all this. I just don't know how or why. And I know that the UFE are involved in all this as well, but I just don't know how or why. And you know what's gonna happen? The moment is gonna come along when I put all these pieces together, and at that moment, someone is gonna come along and put a bullet in my head. Anyway, listen. I think you might want this.
Thank you. I'll need it.
And if it's Fabiana Bronco you've come looking for, I think she's up the hill.
So why don't you just go get her?
I don't know. I'm a cop. I mean, I'll fight corruption. I'll stand up to the rich and dumb, but if I go up that hill right now, I'll be dead in 3 minutes or less. Maybe you too, Max. You're in the jungle now.
So it appears.
If you survive the next hour, let's speak. You help me. And I'm gonna do what I can to help you. Good luck.
I didn't know what to make of what this guy had just told me. What was true and what was just someone else's convenient bullshit. Then some less than friendly locals came in and found me in the wrong mood to party.
Ну чё вы решили докопаться до Лысого, я не понимаю.
E aí, gringo? O que você tá fazendo aí?
No comprende. Leave me alone.
Você tem alguma coisa pra mim? Do you got something for me?
For you? Tell you what I got. I got a gun, and if anybody thinks they're gonna take it from me, they'd be dead wrong.
Да вы чё охренели, что ли, латиносы? Вы хоть стрелять научились. Петучи. Только.
This was going to be a safe medical detox.
Так, есть что-нибудь на сортире тут? А, тут это, деталь золотая лежит.
Atirando de cobertura! Atirando pra dar cobertura! Vai, 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 vai!
Мадам, здравствуйте. Все под контролем.
No shooting! Por favor, amigo! No, no!
Relax, soldier.
You're American? Oh, jeez, buddy. Am I glad to see you? Oh, fuck me. I've been coming to this shithole town for the last 5 years. It's like a fucking insane asylum. But it's got the cheapest pussy in the world. Fuck me. I mean...
You're in a cat house in the slum, pal, doing who knows what.
I'm a businessman, bro. And they were fully legal in this country. I think... And I know how to tip, all right? It ain't my fault, man. It ain't my fault. Don't judge me, all right?
Have a nice day.
Нашелся тут.
Jesus, what a fucking creep. It was Monday afternoon, and I'd already been thrown out of a party, gone to a strip club, and got into a bar fight. This latest midlife crisis was certainly ticking all the boxes.
É o gringo! Ah, não sei! Tô vendo porra nenhuma! A gente desce ou não?
Что такое, пацаны?
Foda-se! Isso aí já era, não vale a pena não. Tá certo.
The fireworks display was clearly in my honor, making sure everyone knew to roll out the red carpet for their surprise guest.
Ну, пойдем.
I was walking into another not-so-welcome party. These hoods didn't look like Commando Sombra. Not that I was gonna get picky. This was clearly their turf, and I'd just shot up their favorite skin joint.
Охренел, что ли? Пол лица мне оторвал. Не-не-не-не-не-не. Домой. Тихо. В смысле? Стоп, где? Откуда меня в прошлый раз убили? Как бы по лестнице не подняться. Да твою мать! Что-то больно. Переплетение будет. Нет. И чуть не назад, да. Вообще ни разу.
I was getting nowhere fast.
Это все совпадение.
Cold turkey was messing with me, like I was looking through another man's eyes. I needed to focus. I could hear a woman screaming. I thought I'd found Fabiana, but instead I'd stumbled across some testosterone fest. A bunch of young punks with guns killing time the only way they knew how. Nova Esperanza wasn't exactly a dinner or movie kind of place. I recognized the hoods who jumped me earlier. I was trying to decide whether to crash this party or turn back, when my natural grace and finesse made the decision for me.
Войси вернулась. Кость, ты пропустила эротичный контент, который так хотела. Блин. В смысле? Из текстуру стрелять, это законно? Братан. Кончились. Нет, еще не кончились. А в смысле, блядь? Где еще? О, тут больки есть, оказывается. Я про них забыл. Снизу, что ли? Чё, блядь? В смысле? То есть он через эту маленькую щелочку сейчас с обрезом мне шмальнул на пол лица? Что, охерели? Сейчас все заново, естественно. Я ожидал такого, братан? Я тоже не ожидал. Вообще гуляй отсюда. Ясненько. Тихо ты. Ага. Еще есть желающие, не? Блин, с обрезов на такую дистанцию стрелять, это что-то неправильное. Ой, еще и хилочки. Привет, Каю. Как у тебя дела?
Fabiana's market value is falling by the second. I had to get to Serrano before he dumped his stock.
Прошесть нас. Вот смотреть начали уруру.
These bastards look different, tougher, more capable. They didn't look like Serrano's boys, but I could tell I was moving up the food chain. I hoped Fabiana wasn't going to be served up come feeding time.
Неприлично не жалуюсь. Я не жалуюсь.
There was no need to announce my arrival in that part of town. I'd drawn more than enough attention already.
Tá faltando uma loira gelada. Você falou que ia buscar, pô. Foi, falei que vai ser otário aqui 3 vezes, aí até agora nada. Vai tomar encher o cu, rapaz. Vai buscar
cerveja.
Sei lá, os malandros matariam sua mãe por uma trouxa de maconha.
Дверь закрыл. Я в лишку потопаю, надо опыт. Да, надо тоже в лишку потопать. Как бы. Удачи там. Ты как, братан, нормально? Который замедленно прыгает, да, это он самый.
They told me the favelas were full of drugs.
Мне куда идти? В смысле? И ты туда же. Тихо, тихо, чё орать-то начали? Чё это мы лысые? А вот решили имидж сменить. И вот. Куртизанка, ну естественно. Кто это вообще отрицает? Остани ты, Пифина, моя гордость. Это не призвание, это профессия. Спаси, когда оттуда стреляешь. Ой, в сосочек прямо. Где что играет? Ясненько.
Passos had told me about this stuff. Oxidado. They called it rust, packed full of healthy ingredients like quicklime and kerosene, cheaper, stronger, and deadlier than crack. Easily marketed to the poor and desperate. All in all, a fine,
если еще тапки с такими ушами большими, это вообще огонь. В смысле, старые, они же вообще топовые. А теплые носки вообще вещь хорошая.
I couldn't find any clues in this place, so I decided to do my bit for the drugs trade.
Бразильцев, у них может получиться еще одна тура. Нет, не хватит, они сами виноваты. для души с бубенчиками, такие мягенькие внутри. Ну все, значит топово. Значит топчик, но с ушами все равно лучше.
That much security, it had to be Serrano's pad. Since I was in the neighborhood, I figured he wouldn't mind if I dropped in and thanked him personally for his hospitality.
Дверь закрыл за мной.
It wasn't like he wasn't expecting me.
Тихо, вы что начали? Бухай больку. Да в смысле? Бухай, я тебе говорю, больку. Все, молодец. Топай ты, шуль, быстрей! А, ясно, закрыто. Чё, у вас так много-то набежало резко? Охренели, что ли? Игра громче меня орет. Вот, а мне не говорил никто. Фидбэк никто не дает. Варанчик, давай, варанчик. Сейчас тебе выпадет ясо.
I had to hope the king was in his castle. As I approached the spot, I could hear raised voices. Then I saw that Marcello had turned up with a suitcase full of money along with Fabiano's sister, Giovanna. I only understood a little, but things were not going well. I wasn't expecting quite so many armed goons, but there was no backing out now. I would just have to act harder than I felt.
Put the guns down!
Let the girls go. No one needs to die, asshole.
Tomar no cu, seu gringo de merda. Vou matar sim.
Don't you kill her. Don't you?
Ok.
Ах ты, сика.
Atividade é a porra da UP. Você fica com o gringo. A galera conta até depois. Vamos nessa, caralho. Atividade. Atividade, caralho. Seu filho da puta.
Here I was again, with all hell breaking loose around me, standing over another dead girl I had been trying to protect.
I'll give you a minute, buddy.
We'd only been married a short time. By now, she had been dead longer than I knew her. I still hadn't really forgiven myself for the Mona business, but I knew that was just grief. The insanity that comes with losing the life you had built. Michelle, I missed her with every part of my being. I hated the world for not killing me with her, and I hated myself for allowing this to happen to her and our little girl. But I knew I had to leave town.
Excuse me. Max Payne?
Somehow, I didn't think he was about to tell me I'd won the lottery.
Это, конечно, все хорошо, но мне кажется, надо заканчивать. Я... Самое. Ну, вы поняли. Вот. Поэтому... Так. Делаем. Вот так. Где? Вот. Так что, да. Всем спасибо, кто пришел. Спасибо, что смотрели. Писончики, все дела. Там всем хорошего оставшегося воскресенья. Погоды, настроения. Не болейте, не скучайте, все дела. А я потопал, потому что. Кажется, начал, уже закончил. Иди-ка ты в задницу, Аврил. Стрим идет 3 часа 40 минут, так что... Все. Вот. А я сджебываю.
Have people talking